Welcome to the Astral X Deep Dive, Illuminating Your Path. I'm Rhaenyra Celine, your intuitive guide.
And I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist. We bridge celestial wisdom
To unlock your modern path, discover guiding starlight insights.
and explore powerful cosmic energies. How do planetary transits shape your story today?
Well, today we're doing something really special, a deep dive tailored just for you, specifically because you have that Sagittarius Sun and Capricorn Rising combination.
And we're using this unique guide you shared with us as our map.
Exactly. It's a fascinating blend you've got there. Like Capricorn Rising gives you this disciplined, earthy ambition, that structure.
Yeah, really grounded. But then you've got the Sagittarius Sun, that expansive, truth-seeking vision, always looking further.
It's like, one foot's firmly planted on the mountaintop, but your eyes are already scanning the constellations.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. So our mission today is to navigate this guide, this map for your 2025. We want to pull out the key insights, the planetary stuff, the potential paths it highlights for you.
Okay, let's start with the core identity this guide paints. It uses some really striking imagery. It calls you the mountain archer.
Mountain archer. I love
Yeah.
that. It immediately gets both sides, doesn't it? The solid mountain, the focused arrow.
It does, and it gets even more specific. It talks about you being the Cronus Chiron.
Okay. So Cronus, often linked to Saturn. Capricorn, that ancient structure, that deep wisdom. And Chiron, the wounded healer, the wise centaur, often connected to Sagittarius.
Right. Binding that foundational power with maybe a kind of maverick wisdom. And it also calls you the Granite Peak sovereign.
It's a sovereign, so authority.
Yeah.
But a sovereign whose gaze, whose domain, overlooks the archer's cosmic horizons.
So your structure, that Capricorn Rising foundation, isn't just static. It's the launch pad for that Sagittarian vision.
Exactly. And the guide sums up this core nature as the architect of expeditions.
Architect of expeditions. Okay, that really clicks. The meticulous planning, the building, that's the architect, your Capricorn side.
But it's building for a purpose. For those grand journeys, those quests for meaning, that's the expedition, your Sagittarius Sun leading the way.
It says your structure holds tectonic wisdom, like deep, ancient earth knowledge.
Yeah, not just surface rules, but something foundational. And your vision, it charts constellations of purpose.
So not just wandering, but intentional exploration, guided, purposeful.
That's the essence, this powerful fusion of grounded ambition and visionary drive. Okay, so now let's look at how the guide sees the planets influencing you in 2025. It talks about the year being a kind of philosophical forge.
A forge, like where things are tested by fire, reshaped.
Precisely. A place where your core beliefs, your reality, are being actively reshaped by specific transits. And it highlights three big, longer-term ones for you.
Okay, what are they?
First up, and this is a major one, Pluto. Pluto in Aquarius, moving through your second house.
Pluto, always
Oh.
intense. And the second house, that's values, resources, security, right?
Exactly. And this guide says Pluto here is set to revolutionize that whole area for you. It uses the term quantum disruptions.
Quantum disruptions. Okay, unpack that a bit. Sounds disruptive.
It is. Pluto doesn't do things by halves.
Yeah.
In your second house, these disruptions are about, well, fundamentally demolishing inherited notions of security.
Inherited notions.
Yeah.
So stuff you've just accepted about money or worth or what makes you safe.
Exactly. It's digging deep under the surface of your relationship with wealth, with power, with self-worth. It's demanding you reclaim your power there. Think of it like deep excavation. Messy, maybe, but necessary to find the real value.
Okay, so a real transformation around security and what you truly value. That's intense. How does that connect with your Sagittarian side? The guide places your sun in the 12th house.
Right. The 12th house, typically the subconscious, spirituality, hidden things, endings.
So your core Sag energy, that truth-seeking drive, is turned inwards, exploring those hidden realms.
The guide says it generates relativistic thrust in your spiritual exploration.
Relativistic thrust, another strong image. Like your quest for truth is operating on a different, maybe more subjective plane. Less about external facts, more about inner mysteries.
I think that's a good way to see it. Your usual Sagittarian outward journey is now plumbing the depths of your own psyche, your spiritual connection, maybe uncovering hidden patterns.
Okay, deep transformation in values, Pluto's second. Deep inner exploration, Sun 12. How do you manage all that?
Well, that's where the third major transit comes in. Saturn Pisces in your third house.
Saturn, structure, discipline, reality. In Pisces, maybe structure for intuition.
Yeah.
And the third house is communication, learning.
Exactly. And this guide calls Saturn here your karmic translator.
Current translator, I like that. What's it translating?
It's translating those psychic downloads, those deep intuitive hits from the 12th house sun, into actionable wisdom.
Ah, so making the mystical practical, giving voice and form to those inner truths.
Precisely. Saturn provides the discipline, the structure needed to take those sometimes vague or nonlinear insights from the 12th house and actually communicate them, integrate them into your daily thinking, make them useful. It's the bridge.
Wow. Okay, so Pluto digging deep in the second, your sun exploring the depths in the 12th, and Saturn building the bridge in the third. That's a lot happening.
It is. And the guide notes that the interaction between these creates gravitational torque.
Gravitational torque, like opposing forces creating a powerful spin.
Yeah, imagine Pluto pulling you towards radical change in your values, your sun pulling you into the subconscious, and Saturn demanding you ground and structure it all. That tension, that dynamic pull, is the torque. It's generating momentum, forcing shifts.
Okay, that makes sense. It sounds like a potentially challenging but also really transformative dynamic.
Definitely. And alongside these big background energies, the guide points to some key time transits, like Mars in Capricorn at the start of the year.
Mars action, drive, in Capricorn, your rising sign, your first house of self. So Jan 4th to February 12th.
That's a period where your personal authority, your ambition, your drive is really fueled. Mars in your first house, especially in disciplined Capricorn, means you'll likely feel very energized to take initiative, to assert yourself, to get things moving in a structured way.
Makes sense. A powerful start to the year. What else?
Then there's Jupiter moving into Gemini in your sixth house from May 24th onwards.
Jupiter expansion optimism. In the sixth, daily routines, work, health. And in Gemini, adaptable, curious, communicative.
Right, so expect expansion and optimization in your daily life. Jupiter in Gemini here suggests finding new, maybe more mentally stimulating ways to handle your routines, your work, maybe learning new skills related to your job or exploring different health approaches. It's bringing curiosity and growth into the everyday grind.
Okay, optimizing the day-to-day, and then towards the end of the year.
A big one. The Sagittarius lunar eclipse on December 20th.
Lunar eclipse in your sun sign. That feels significant, especially with your sun in the 12th.
Very significant. Lunar eclipses bring culmination, illumination. In Sag, in your 12th, this points to a powerful moment of revelation or completion related to your deepest truths, your spiritual path, maybe something hidden coming fully to light.
And the guide says at this moment, reality becomes a cosmic blueprint. Every choice calculated in soul currency.
Soul currency. That connects right back to Pluto in the second, doesn't it? Redefining value. This eclipse suggests that decisions around this time have profound weight, aligning your inner spiritual reality, 12th, with your actual resources and values. Second, a real moment of truth.
That paints a really dynamic picture of the year's energies. Now, this guide also introduces something called somatic astrology.
Yes, this is fascinating. The idea is that your body isn't just carrying you around, it's a living citadel. It acts as a compass, giving you physical feedback on these energies.
So tuning into physical sensations to understand the astrology.
Exactly. How are these transits actually landing in your physical experience? The guide gets really specific for your profile, for instance, with your Capricorn rising.
Yeah. What might I feel?
It suggests you might notice deep knee pressure during overwork. Knees are classic Capricorn territory structure ambition moving forward. Push too hard, ignore your limits, and your knees might tell you.
Okay, that's relatable. Anything else for Capricorn rising?
Conversely, it mentions feeling a sense of cervical spine alignment when claiming authority. Standing tall, owning your space, that feeling of rightness in your posture.
Interesting. Like that Mars in Capricorn phase early in the year, feeling that physical sense of authority. What about the Sagittarius Sun in the 12th?
For that, it suggests potential expansive heat in the liver during breakthroughs. The liver is traditionally linked to Jupiter and Sagittarius. So a big aha moment from those deep 12th house dives might feel like a literal surge of energy there.
And the flip side.
Restless feet when intuition is ignored. Sagittarius needs to move to explore. If that deep 12th house knowing isn't being listened to, you might feel it as physical restlessness, a need to escape or search because the inner compass is being ignored.
Feet wanting to move when the inner path is blocked makes sense. And Pluto in the second. That deep transformation of values.
The guide suggests possibly feeling jaw tremors during wealth revelations. We hold so much tension around security and control in the jaw. Unearthing those deep truths about resources or self-worth could literally make your jaw tense or tremble.
Wow. Okay. Anything else for Pluto?
And potentially pelvic heat when reclaiming resources. The pelvis is our power center, our base. Stepping back into your power around values and resources might feel like a warmth or activation there.
This is really practical, using the body as a gauge. Does the guide offer ways to work with this somatically?
It does. It gives specific somatic prompts. For your Capricorn rising, it suggests stand against stone wall visualizing roots, fusing with bedrock, chanting, "My ambition is my altitude."
Okay, grounding into that Capricorn earthiness while aiming high.
For the Sag Sun on the 12th, march in place, whispering, "My wisdom walks before me," using Sag movement to embody that inner 12th house guidance leading you.
I like that. Putting the wisdom out front. And for Pluto in the second.
A powerful one. Grip coins tightly, then scatter them, shouting, "I release scarcity." A direct physical ritual to confront and release those old fears around lack or worthiness.
Using the body as a tool, not just a sensor. That's powerful. The guide also uses archetypes to help understand this energy blend, right?
Yes, it connects you to history and culture. It draws a line to Winston Churchill.
Churchill, how so?
It highlights his blend of unshakable discipline. That's the Capricorn resolve with prophetic optimism. That's the Sagittarian vision, believing in victory even in dark times.
Okay, I see the parallel. Building bridges between pragmatism and, well, prophecy. Taking those 12th house insights and giving them Capricorn structure to make a real-world impact.
Exactly. And culturally, it suggests a mix of Aragorn's exiled kingship.
That sense of inherent Capricorn authority maybe needing to be claimed.
Meets Indiana Jones's scholarly daring.
Ah, the Sagittarian adventurer, always seeking hidden knowledge. Okay, I get that combo.
Cinematically, it says you're like The Lord of the Rings meets Interstellar.
Epic structure and destiny meets mind-bending cosmic journey. Wow.
And musically, Led Zeppelin's Kashmir. That driving, majestic rhythm with that sweeping, searching, almost mystical overlay.
Okay, these really help visualize that inner dynamic, the mountain and the archer working together.
They do. They offer different angles on that core tension and synergy within you.
Now, let's make this even more practical. The guide includes interactive elements, specific things you can do.
First, pause and reflect prompts for the Capricorn new moon on January 9th. These are direct questions to engage the core transits.
Like,
what financial chain, that's Pluto's second house, restricts my spiritual freedom, Sag Sun 12th? What intuitive whisper, Saturn 3rd, deserves disciplined voice?
those cut right to the chase, don't they? Really focusing the intention for the year. What else?
There's a detailed ritual blueprint called the Peak to Cosmos Cairn. This one's timed for when Saturn goes direct, around September 6th, specifically suggesting the waning moon in Capricorn phase, Sep 3rd to 16th.
Okay, a ritual. What does it involve?
Tools. 12 river stones, gold paint, a world map, an iron key. You paint your aspirations on the stones, find a high place of peak, stack them into a cairn, place the map and key on top.
Symbolizing.
Symbolizing building a foundation, Capricorn Cairn, to unlock global possibilities. Map and key for Sagittarius exploration. And you chant, "My foundations unlock horizons." The guide suggests returning quarterly to add stones, reinforcing the commitment.
Building structure for vision, literally. I love that. Any other practices?
Yes, an embodiment practice. The archer's spine alignment.
Okay, how does that work?
You stand in mountain pose, feeling rooted, Capricorn. Inhale for 4, drawing earth energy of your spine, structure. Hold for 4, aiming energy along your extended right arm, Sag vision. Exhale for 8, releasing a truth arrow.
And there's an affirmation.
I build to explore. It physically integrates the two energies, the building and the exploring, as one fluid motion.
These are great tangible tools. Now, the guide also outlines potential outcomes, right? 3 architectures of destiny.
Yes, basically 3 potential ways your 2025 could unfold, depending on how you engage with these energies. They're not predictions, more like potential blueprints based on your choices.
Okay, what's the first one?
The Legacy Trailblazer. This is the path of consciously working with Pluto and Saturn. The guide gives an example like launching sustainable adventure lodges, merging ancestral land, Pluto second house resources maybe, with cosmic education, Sag 12th vision, Saturn 3rd structured communication. It calls this alchemizing resources into wisdom.
So really integrating the spiritual and material.
Yeah.
And it connects this to a breakthrough scenario.
Right, where the Pluto transformation attracts funding, the 12th house sun designs the unique vision quests, and Jupiter in the 6th helps optimize the whole operation. Fully express potential.
Okay, that's the high potential path. What's the second?
The burden summiteer. This sounds like the cautionary path.
How so?
This is where you might prioritize security over growth, maybe resist Pluto's call for change. The guide suggests this could lead to feeling stuck, Even if you achieve external success, maybe manifesting as that chronic knee pain from unmapped paths, the burden of potential unrealized.
So reaching the summit but feeling heavy, restricted.
Exactly. It links to a warning scenario. Unprocessed Saturn in the third, leading to communication blocks, maybe rigid thinking, and the repressed Sag energy turning into escapism rather than true exploration. The structure becomes a prison.
A definite warning sign to watch for. And the third path.
The cosmic cartographer. This sounds really innovative.
Cartographer, mapping new territory.
Yes, this path involves channeling this energy between that Pluto second house transformation and the Sag 12th house vision to pioneer something new. The example given is creating soul economics models, maybe ethical systems that fund spiritual quests, building infrastructures for collective awakening.
Wow, applying that personal transformation to a larger scale. Building systems based on soul currency.
Precisely. It links to a revelation scenario, perhaps your innovative framework gaining traction, maybe especially during potent times like Mars and Capricorn. It's about using your unique blend to map out entirely new ways of integrating spirit and matter.
So 3 very different potentials. Legacy Trailblazer, Burden Summiteer, Cosmic Cartographer. It really highlights the impact of choice.
Absolutely. It shows how consciously working with the transits can shape the outcome significantly.
So pulling it all together, what's the core message, the main 2025 mandate from this guide for you?
It uses some really beautiful language. It says your Capricorn Rising is the mountain remembering its stardust.
Remembering its cosmic origins, not just earthbound structure.
In your Sagittarius Sun is the cosmos knocking truth arrows. Your quest is divinely guided, purposeful.
That really elevates both energies. What about the practical mandates? Pluto in the second.
The message is clear. Build vaults for soul currency, not paper illusions. Focus on genuine self-worth, spiritual richness, intrinsic value.
And Saturn in the third, structuring intuition.
The call there is, let your voice be the bridge between Earth and cosmos. Ground your insights, communicate them clearly, make them useful.
Don't forget Jupiter in the sixth, from May onwards, optimizing the daily grind with new ideas.
Right. And the ultimate takeaway, the core theme running through it all, true legacy is measured in liberated horizons, not conquered peaks.
It's not just about getting to the top.
It's about using that peak as a launch pad, using your structure to enable exploration. The final charge is build staircases to the stars.
Build staircases to the stars. I love that. Before we finish, were there any other key dates mentioned? Cosmic notes?
Yes, a couple. A solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd.
Libra partnerships, solar eclipse new beginnings, so a reboot in relationship.
That's the gist. The note says it's a key time to find allies who really get both sides of you, the Capricorn pragmatist and the Sagittarian visionary. Seek balance in your connections.
Good advice. Anything else?
Mars in Leo, July 20th to September 4th.
Mars action. Leo creativity, leadership shining bright.
Exactly. The note highlights this as a prime time for igniting your creative authority, for launching those legacy projects that really express who you are.
Okay, some extra points to mark on the calendar.
So we've covered a lot today. Your core mountain archer identity, the big planetary shifts, Pluto, your sun, Saturn, and that gravitational torque.
How that might feel in your body, the archetypes, the practical rituals and exercises.
And those potential paths for 2025, the trailblazer, the summiteer, the cartographer. It's really a call to integrate your structure with your vision.
To use your foundations to unlock horizons, challenge old ideas of security, and give disciplined voice to your deepest truths. It's a powerful year ahead for you.
As our cosmic journey concludes,
dive deeper into your unique path.
Request your email audio reading now.
Find the link in the description below.
Explore episode resources and links.
All details are waiting for you there. And as a final thought from this guide, a kind of sovereignty code for you to carry, I root my radiance. I aim beyond summits.
Ignite. Think. Become. Subscribe for Starlight Insights.
Thank you for joining us.